Hello and welcome. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Alison. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
The visitors win the toss and will bowl first.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Great timing right off the meat of the bat.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Yeah, it's so clear that... All these spectators here today completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Fraser McGurk with a leave. Didn't like the whip.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. How will the bowler respond?
Cuts that off well in the infield. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Right out of the middle of the bat. Good return there, back from the deep. The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. Solid shot. That's going for 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over, Delhi 16 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Bumrah, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Oh, superb timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Can't get that outside the ring field. There's a almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Straight to the fielder.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Wow, that's missed the lot. 9 runs added in that over. Delhi, 25 for none.
Another massive over of power hitting. Run rate did dip a bit though, although I don't think they'll complain much about this start.
Nearly gets the edge. Bolt with a great delivery there. Couldn't get it through the field.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary.
Well left and through to the keeper.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. How will he reply?
Fraser McGurk, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Oh, a little full, and that's going to be 4 runs.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Might look to go big again here.
Doesn't beat the infield. Going with spin now.
Some adjustments to the field.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Bumrah showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. Well-directed throwback.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Delhi, 62 for none.
Strike rate was excellent. Now they can really get stuck into rotating the strike and setting up a massive score.
Bolt coming back into the attack has done well so far. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Chance to run 2.
Good return there, back from the deep.
End of another disappointing over. Pandya has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler. Mumbai can now have 5 fielders outside the circle.
The batters might start turning 1s into 2s here with the field back, trying to stop boundaries.
Shot, should be runs here. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. That's a boundary save for sure. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. No, it's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Nicely played. Runs one.
Changes in the field to reduce the number of boundaries. The batters are going to have to take risks now to keep scoring them.
Bolt finds the outside edge, but it goes through the slip fielders. That's unlucky. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Well played. Could be a quick single. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. They'll push hard, should get back for two.
Good return back from the deep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Delhi are 80 for 1.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Jacks has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Right out of the middle of the bat. Great commitment. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Chance to run two. Nice shot. Runs possible. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you leak runs like that.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Brook is new to the crease. They'll be keen to feel bat on ball early. The new batter will probably just look to survive this ball before even thinking about scoring. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Nicely played. Runs one. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Pressure will definitely be on for the new batter as they take guard. Pandya, I'm sure, will be onto their bowlers to pick up another quick wicket. Nice shot, straight to gully. Nair taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Mightn't get to the boundary, they should get at least a couple. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. They'll get at least one here. That's much better. Rahman will be extremely relieved to stem the flow somewhat in that over.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Santner coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. There'll be runs here. Massive outside edge. Couldn't get it through the field. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Straight to the fielder. Nine runs added in that over. Delhi, 108 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way. A few moves made in the field.
Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Crash! Beautiful bowling. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Swept away but finds the fielder. Shot, should be runs here. Rahman with a beautiful piece of fielding. Good return back from the deep. Finds the fielder with that shot. Everyone's gone up. Jacks coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
2 straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Jacks over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Well played, could be a quick single. 15 runs out of there. Delhi are 136 for 5.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Rahman back into the attack. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edge, amazing delivery. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. And that was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Nicely played. Runs 1. That's a boundary save for sure. On target there with that throw, despite the distance. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Going with pace now. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Nicked it, but it's going to go all the way to the boundary. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Solid shot. That's going for 4. Another poor over completed. The batters are starting to have a field day out there. The momentum, it's all in one direction.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Jacks coming back into the attack.
A bit of a change-up in the field now. Might look to go big again here.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4. Doesn't beat the infield. The ball's returned out from the deep there. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Final over in this innings. Plenty of wickets in hand. It's going to need to be very accurate. Got to try and pitch it up into the toes. Massive outside edge. Everyone's gone up. Edge, but it drops safely. Mumbai with a strong appeal. That should be given. And gone. Amazing from the keeper. And taken. Superb bowling. And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up. How will he reply?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Can't get that outside the ring field. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? And that's the end of the innings. Delhi have set a target of 182 runs. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.